Daniel was a man of unshakable faith, living in a foreign land far from home. Taken as a young man from Jerusalem to Babylon, Daniel rose to a place of influence in the kingdom. His wisdom, honesty, and excellent spirit earned him the respect of kings. But with success came enemies, men who envied his favor with the king and sought to bring him down. They couldn't find any fault in his work, so they turned their attack toward his faith. Knowing that Daniel prayed daily to the God of Israel, they convinced King Darius to sign a law. For 30 days, no one could pray to any god or person except the king. Violators would be thrown into a den of hungry lions. Daniel heard the law, but he didn't change his routine. He went to his room, opened his windows toward Jerusalem, and prayed, just as he had always done. He knew the risks, but his loyalty to God was greater than his fear. Soon the officials caught him in the act. They rushed to the king and demanded justice. Though King Darius valued Daniel, he was trapped by his own decree. By law, Daniel had to be thrown into the lion's den. That evening, Daniel was cast into the pit. A heavy stone was rolled over the entrance and sealed. The king returned to his palace troubled and unable to sleep. He had no entertainment, no joy, only worry for the man he admired. But while the king was restless, Daniel was not alone. God sent his angel to shut the mouths of the lions. All through the night, not a single scratch touched Daniel. His faith had not protected him from the den, but it had preserved him inside it. At the first light of dawn, the king rushed to the den and called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions?" From within came Daniel's voice, calm, steady, alive. "My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not harmed me, because I was found innocent before him and before you, O king." Daniel was lifted out, not a wound on him. His trust in God had brought deliverance. In response, King Darius issued a new decree that everyone in his kingdom should honor the God of Daniel, because he is the living God who rescues, saves, and performs signs and wonders. Today we may not face lions in a den, but we face pressure to compromise, to stay silent, to follow the crowd. Like Daniel, we're called to stand firm in our faith, even when it's costly. God doesn't always keep us out of the den, but he walks with us through it.